Hit it. Oh, no, guess not.
Goodbye.
Bye, Kate. Oh, I see Hank's ears.
And a cat.
And then a cat.
Fuck!
Oh, dropping cans.
Oh, you guys can hear me. No, I was like, my dice! And I've been puttering since I got home. Okay, I'll just use the ones on my phone. It's fine. Fuck.
Don't worry, we'll just keep that for the bloopers reel.
Mm-hmm. Can you all get a kick out of that?
Keep those things. Wasn't aware.
I got all kinds.
I'm sure you do.
A lot of it is just Graham bitching about how, Fortario and, they were gassed out of the basement. And
Uh-huh.
it must have been something they ate.
All right, everybody ready? All right. So I guess welcome back to the COJ role-playing podcast. This season we're doing Big Apple Sewer Samurai, a 90s Saturday morning cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed RPG with a whole lot more blood and killing. Definitely not the cartoon turtles here. On our last episode, we advanced the plot a little bit. Looking for Old Hob, who we'd met in the very first episode, we came across not Old Hob and some other things. The crew decided to stake out one of the piers to see what was going on, found evidence that tracked to the harbor master's gatehouse for that pier. Pier 3, the main junction into the city, is where the harbor master's office was. They burgled it, found notes of a shipment of Blaupunk car stereos, decided to stake out the place with B.A. Sick and Fenrix in the sewer and everybody else topside from the sewer entrance. They were approached by a couple of the purple dragons pushing a cart in the tunnel, murdered them, and upside, Sunny led a crew of purple dragons who were starting to rob the warehouse. The gangsters were killed, and when last we left off, the team had subdued Sunny. So tonight we have Eric.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Sam, the private investigator Bloodhound.
Goose.
Hey, everybody. I am playing Remy, a raccoon second story man.
Kate.
I am playing Meffy T Day. I'm a young skunk.
And Steve.
Hi, I'm playing Fenrix Thoughtweaver. I'm a psychic fox, but I will also be standing in for Graham, who can't join us this evening, and I will be rolling dice for and making decisions for B.A. Sick.
All right, so when we last left off, you had just defeated the whole crew of purple dragons and knocked out Sunny, their leader. You're still in the warehouse with Sunny out cold. What's happening next?
Do we want to tie him up?
I think that would be a very good idea. Take his gun and tie him up, and search him for clues.
All right, who's good with knots?
I believe the raccoon would be. Oh no, he's got be survival, right?
That works for me.
I would imagine, or thievery.
Survival makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
I've got a D8 in survival.
I think Sam would be better than.
Okay.
All right. Difficulty's 4. Time up.
I just exploded both dice, so I'll take the 8 on my D8, and for a grand total of 14.
Well, that's 2 raises. He is trussed up like a little pig.
Nice.
And remember, everybody's got 3 bennies to start the session tonight.
Right on.
Now,
Okay.
do you want to recap what a Betty is?
Recap what a Benny is. Yeah, Bennies are a little bit of a bonus. They allow you to reroll any trait test, or reroll damage, or draw a new action card, which is what we use for initiative in a combat, to recover from being shaken, which is good because once you're shaken, if you hit again, you are wounded, to soak damage instead of recovering from shaken, to regain 5 PPs, your magic points, or to spend to have me influence the story in your direction a little bit. Or, oh, I wish I had a fire extinguisher at hand. Hey, look, there is one. I can smash the guy in the head with it. Right? To cartoonishly have something manifest that you want to happen is a good way to spend a Benny. All right. So you have Sunny out cold, tied up, and you're in a warehouse full of dead henchmen. What's next?
Now, we do have the stereos, right?
The stereos are here. Yeah, there's a cart full of them.
I think we should probably roll them to the front gate with a bow on it and said, "Here you go," with a note.
Like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man trusting up the victims?
Something like that, yeah.
Perpetrators, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't necessarily need to trust them up. They're kind of dead, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do at the moment, guys, but I'm pretty sure that somebody's going to want to come and like maybe punch us a bit for doing this. So I think we should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. We should take Sunny to somewhere that's not our hideout if we want to question him.
Okay.
If somebody wants to take his gun, I do not have a firearm stat.
I'll take his gun.
And Mephi is the strongest of the party.
No way. All right.
It's like
I guess little
Hammy
Muffy's
from
gonna
over
be
the
dragging
hedge
his
with
ass out.
speed.
Yo, she's not taking any roids, you guys. I swear. Okay. So sorry, we're just.
So, yeah, where are you going? Dragging him out the door, dragging him down to the sewers? What's happening?
I'm thinking the sewers. We're not exactly widely accepted in the above world.
True. I feel like we should maybe gag him as well.
I would assume that would have been done up when he got tied up.
Yeah, from our little shibari master over here.
Yeah.
Right, with a couple of raises, it's everything you want is done.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just toss him over my shoulder and take this party elsewhere.
All right. Opening the hatch to head back down to the sewers, you see a little mine cart that the dragons were using down there. And no tracks needed, but you can see the sort of trail where it was pushed one way. And you know that in the opposite direction is what leads down the pier towards the water eventually.
Why don't we just take him to a different warehouse?
Yeah.
Do we know of one that would be unoccupied away from our present location? Far away from our base?
I would think we would know the area very well.
Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption.
Considering on how inconspicuous we need to be. I think we know who's got what where, so.
Okay.
I would say don't take it on our pier. We'll move piers and then put them in another warehouse over there.
Yeah. At least 2 or 3 piers over.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. All right. So
I don't really want to like push anything, but just a little bit of suggestion. If we go all the way, because me and BA had like looked out over the very end of the piers where the sewers rush out into the water. It's pretty loud down there, and there's nothing around. We might be able to do something down there, but I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
Well, it depends on whether or not we plan to let Sonny live after we question him or not.
I would think that would come up after we interrogate him.
Well, that's the location for our interrogation. If he lives, we don't want to do it anywhere near our hideout. So we could pick one of those outlets. It just doesn't have to be the one at, on our pier.
Yeah,
Like-
no,
like-
we'll move a couple of piers away from us.
I realized today while I was looking over my character sheet, so this is all out of character, but Fenrix has the mild-mannered hindrance. So I'm going to try and bring that into my role-playing, just so you know.
Got it. I was
Well-
wondering about the prevarication. Take a penny for that.
Yeah, that is why I'm trying to be as
Passive?
innocuous and passive as I can. And children are invading my room. One moment, please.
All right. So if we're in what, pier 7?
3.
Pier 3? Okay, I thought we were further along. Okay. Then yeah, let's move 2 or 3 piers down and take him to a sewer entrance and.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Pier 3 is sort of the center one. There are 5 piers at this edge of the island.
Okay.
So want to go up, down, whatever.
They've been hitting them kind of moving up. So let's take him to pier 5.
Okay. All right, so you want to carry Sonny, push him in the cart down to Pier 5, and then take him down to the end where it's loud, where the storm sewage rushes out to the ocean?
I would
the
think
idea?
put him on the cart, yeah. That
Okay.
way we can dispose of the cart at the same time.
Yeah, they lose a cart as well. That's good.
All right. All right, so you get Sonny down to the end. What's up now?
So do we want to find a way to hang him by his feet?
I was
Cool.
thinking, is there the old fashioned cast iron grate right at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just tie the fucker up to that.
Works for me.
Maybe upside down.
Yeah, disorient him, upside down, tied to the grate.
And keep
Would-
like a
wouldn't that
working
be-
end free so we can be like, oh, we slipped.
Well, it's a grate that keeps him from going through.
Oh, so we couldn't like open it and then like do like a rope pulley thing.
Is it something that we can open?
Probably not without tools.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But, I mean, the water level, right? You could dip them in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can lower him down.
Also acceptable.
Good old fashioned waterboarding.
All right, so Sonny starts to come to while you're tying him up, trussing him up, and you hear him, grumbling, muffling against his gag.
Who's got a good intimidate? I've got a D6.
I've got a D8.
I don't have intimidation.
Well, I guess
So-
it's me then.
So it's definitely not the raccoon.
It's the skunk again,
I
yeah.
think it's this.
Basic has intimidation.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know.
Now that I'm looking at Graham's character sheet that Mark sent me, there are no die values on anything.
Oh, they're circled.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, he's got a D6 intimidation.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Okay. He did it very different than the way I did it.
You should probably find those glasses, Steve.
Well, I'm using my telephone.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got him up on a big screen so I can see him a little better.
It's not the clearest. But I mean, whatever you guys want.
All right, Mephi's got the highest intimidate by a die.
I can support you.
All right, and let's see here.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Mm-hmm. He's got a D6 of spirit. So that's what your target difficulty is for this, because it'll be opposed.
Okay, so how does a support work in this again, Mark?
It works in combat.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. It won't work for a social thing.
Not this. No.
Ah, okay. Well, that's too bad. I guess we'll just leave it up to Mephi then.
You can always persuade him to tell us what we need.
Well,
Mephi could not.
Good cop, bad cop. That's it. Remy's going to do the good cop.
Yeah, okay. Because I just know I have -2 to persuasion, so that's a no-go for me.
All right,
Oh,
so the skunk's going to intimidate, play the bad cop.
Yep.
And Remy Raccoon will play the good cop and try to persuade. Push and pull.
Hey, buddy. Hey, just ease up. Ease up. Okay.
No.
I understand you had a job to do. Yes, that's yeah. Sorry we screwed it up for you. He'll remove the gag.
You son of a bitch. Put me down. Let me out of here. Where's my crew?
No, your crew, unfortunately, something bad happened to him.
No, hey,
it
we're
was-
the ones
it was-
asking questions.
It was just calm down. It was unforeseen circumstances. Shit happens. They were
Struggles.
expendable, right? Like
A lot more shit can happen down here too.
we just need to know what you were going to do with the stereos. That's all we need to do. It's all we need. And you know what?
I was going to shove him up your ass.
Well, see, that's not nice. I'm here trying to be nice. Roll
Make
the
some
one,
more
Mark.
bubbles.
Let me down.
I'm
at his request, I start lowering him into the water as he says, "Let me down."
He struggles.
now see what you did. You said the wrong words, and this happened. See, I'm trying to be nice because I don't want her to get mad at you.
I'm crazy.
I just she's gonna start foaming soon, and I don't want you to I don't want you to be affected by that because that's bad.
I'm a rabies vector species.
We just really need to know what you needed with the radios.
What? All right, make a roll with your persuasion. Difficulty 6.
Oh, I can't do that with. Oh, I get to roll a d6 too.
You do.
Okay, I rolled 2 3s.
I told you I was going to shove him up your ass, you hairy bastard.
Well, I tried, and I was trying to be nice, but I guess she's gonna have to work on you now.
Mephi's muted.
Fenrix is gonna walk up and be like, "Yeah, I got this. Could I offer you a granola bar?"
I don't want a granola bar. Untie me.
Jumps, drops the granola bar, and runs behind
Remy?
Remy. Okay, I don't have this.
All right, it's all up to you now. I tried being the nice guy, but you you had to play my hand.
So, oh geez, thank you. What am I supposed to do? Look what he fucking brings me.
D20.
Holy crap!
It's like, hello. Anyways,
It's almost as big as my D100.
I think that is probably that size. I don't know how you guys read those things.
You could use that to defend your house against Vikings.
Talk.
Throw it hard enough, I can defend it against a lot of things. All right. Okay, so sorry, refresh my memory. I roll all three of my dice at the same time.
Nope. You get a D6 to roll because you're a wild card. You get a D, whatever your skill is in that to roll. So you have Intimidate at
Okay.
level 8, so you roll a D8
Okay.
and a D6, and your target number is 6 to succeed.
D6. That has 8 sides. Okay.
You
Sorry,
don't
yeah,
add together.
I remembered like rolling more than one dice, but I couldn't remember if it was like all three of the dots or not.
Right.
Okay. I got a 5 and a 1.
Okay. So the 5 is a success. You intimidate him a little bit. So ask your question.
Guys, like, what do we want to know?
You're playing the bad cop.
I know, but guys,
Be the bad cop.
I'm also the kid.
We want to know what.
Tell us,
we want,
tell us everything you know. What's your favorite color? I'm sorry.
Periwinkle.
Good. You're
What's the
losing-
average airspeed of a
losing
swallow?
now. European or African swallow.
Why don't you like granola bars?
want to know
I'm
where
going
he was
keto.
taking the stereos.
Okay, so sorry. Where we're taking the stereos or where they were?
Yeah,
Where they were.
taking.
Tell us where you were taking the stereos.
I was taking him to where we dump all the loot for distribution.
That's not enough. We need more.
Too bad.
Tell us more.
Let me go.
No.
Who's your mother?
Lower him.
Okay, I'll start drowning him some more.
All right, make another intimidation roll.
Don't mind if I do. Ooh, a 6 and a 2.
Was the 6 on the D6 or the D8?
That was on the D8.
Okay, so another success. All right. Give him another question.
So where's the spot where all the loot goes? Come on, you want to tell us.
We've got an abandoned homeless encampment in the sewers. We use it as a junction. My crew brings the loot there. Another crew takes it for distribution.
Is there anything else that we should know? How many guys are usually in there at a time?
Oh, it depends on what the job is. My crew, if we were delivering stuff, somebody else's crew, if they were, and warehouse guys, if we need someone to move it up. But sometimes we just leave it there and people come back later to collect it. Now let me go.
I think we want to know who he works for, like who his boss is.
Let me go.
Tell us who your boss is. Who do you work for? Sorry, anytime I say that, I always think of who does number 2 work for?
Because I heard who's boss.
Okay, sorry. Who do you work for?
Let me go.
Start drowning him a little more.
Yeah.
All right. Roll another intimidate.
You're muted.
I know my mute button doesn't work on this, so now I'm like fumbling with my mouse between my two screens. Sorry, it's a 6 and a 3.
All right. Another success. What do you want to know?
Cause I'm killing it. Who's your boss?
We don't know who his boss is.
Yeah, who's your boss?
What do you mean, who's my boss? I'm a purple dragon. Hun's my boss.
There we go.
There you go. Drown him a little bit more, just to give him the boots medium style.
I mean, I could kick him in the face too, but yeah, sure.
Hey, pick your poison.
All right. Do you have another question? Roll again. He comes up sputtering, coughing up storm sewage water.
Sorry, so Purple Dragon, Hun, do we have any more questions right now? Because we know about the junction. Well, I guess where the junction might be. Junction, you say?
Oh, yeah, you said like a homeless camp in a sewer junction, like an abandoned homeless camp.
Yeah, the tracks from that cart should take you right to it. Should be worn pretty well into the floor. Right? It'll lead there. It'll lead to Pier 2 where we're going to get that fertilizer. It'll, all our jobs there should be tracks, and they should all lead right back there. Now let me go, please.
I don't know. Should we let him go? You're muted, Goose.
I don't really think we should let him go. How loud is it down here?
Yeah, I mean, it's sewer loud. You hear the water running. There's something coming out of the sewer constantly.
Like if
And
we
you-
were to leave him, would people hear him scream?
If there were any pleasure boaters, small craft operators going past the end of the pier, they'd definitely hear him, yeah.
See, I don't want to let him go.
Well, we have two options. We leave him tied. Well, three options. We leave him tied up here for someone to find. We let him go.
Oh, this is all being discussed in front of him.
I suppose we have four. We could tie him up where someone will find him. We can tie him up down here where maybe nobody finds him. We can let him go, or we can kill him.
Yeah, I'm not partial about letting him go.
Are you more on the line of tying him up leaving him where someone can find him, like the authorities?
I'd rather have the authorities find him than his crew.
Well, his crew's dead.
It's the Purple Dragons. His crew's not dead. his bunch of guys he brought with him are maimed, but I think we should tie him up and probably leave him for the authorities.
Okay.
Like I said, with a little note saying, "Hey, I tried to steal the stereos."
Yeah, I like stealing car stereos and leaving them hanging somewhere. All right. I'm going to attempt to knock him unconscious then.
Okay.
So strength, I guess.
Yep. And let me find him again. He's got a vigor of 6.
A vigor of 6. Got 2 chances to roll 6s here. I do not.
Ah! Bastard! Stop hitting me. I told you what I know. I answered your questions. Let me go. He struggles.
I mean, somebody else who's stronger wants to try it. I have a D6 in strength.
Remy's got a D4.
I mean, Beffy, you're the strongest. Do you want to try knocking him out?
I know, just knocking him out? Yeah, hell yeah, let's knock him out.
Yeah. I'm just trying to knock him out. I'm not trying to kill him.
Sorry, okay, because I just got hyper focused on these die. I'm like, ooh, pretty. And I thought we were still gonna kill him. And I'm like, I don't know how Meffy feels about killing him. She's a little more zen than that, even though she's
I had a girl moment.
Yeah. I'll give it to you that time, only that time.
So you're a squirrel. You saw something shiny.
Happens so often. Okay, so my D8. 6.
And a D6.
Yeah. 8 and a 5.
Oh.
I like these dice, you guys.
So your 8 explodes, so you get to re-roll.
Forgot about that nifty little trick.
Someone's getting a broken jaw.
Doodah.
So 12.
Yeah.
So double the difficulty. Boom. He is brained. Limp. You can see everything just, all the fight goes out of him. He's upside down, right? And just
Yep.
melts a little bit.
Oh man, so is he
All right.
like just out, or
Yep.
did I
No,
like okay?
He's
So I'm
definitely
like,
still
oh my
breathing,
god.
but
Okay.
you found the off button.
Yeah,
Okay.
you might have brained his damage.
Cool. All right. Good to know.
All right, gag him, and I guess we want to take him up to that warehouse if it's not already crawling with people investigating a bunch of dead bodies,
True.
and leave him with a note.
Yes.
All right, you get back to the warehouse.
ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You don't hear any sounds coming from it. It seems safe to enter. It's still pretty late in the night, and the thievery was being done under the cover of darkness, so there was no one around to call the cops yet. There probably won't be anything till the morning.
Okay. Just lash him firmly in place, upside down. It's all the blood's in his head.
Oh, that's going to be so bad in the morning.
He was shooting a gun at us. I'm not going to be nice to this guy.
His contusion is going to be so swollen.
Oh, yeah.
The headache involved in waking up from being knocked unconscious, on top of the headache involved in waking up upside down for however fucking long. Ooh, boy.
Oh, yeah. 4 to 6 hours minimum.
And you said you were going to leave a note?
Yes, we're going to leave a nice note saying, "Hey, I like stealing car stereos, but I fucked up. I am a member of the Purple Dragons."
Also, possibly has Crohn's disease due to an aversion to granola.
A little bit of diverticulitis. All right, what's your next step?
We're going to sign it neighbors.
Neighbors.
Yep.
Gym neighbors?
No, just neighbors.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh. We'll pause time just for Steve.
Okay. You going to Fusion this year, Goose?
No, I
You've
think
been
we're...
before, though, haven't you?
Oh yeah, spent too much fucking money for not enough booze.
I'm
So
going
we,
for the first time this weekend.
okay. Yeah, like I said, I spend way too much money for not enough gratification.
What's this?
It's a food and drink sort of festival they have
Yeah.
every year in Sarnia. And so different
Nice.
restaurants and breweries, wineries, etc., have a little booth set up, and you can go buy tickets and do tastings at each one, I think.
Yeah. That's what they call it, tastings.
Tastings. I went to something similar. It was just like a beer and taco fest in the springtime, and it's just like what Goose said. Though it's just you're spending a lot of money for tokens, and
Mhm.
I worked for a food and drink fest once, and like I don't know what the other booths were like, but ours were like 2 tokens for a cheeseburger slider. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was good, but like. I don't know. I just felt like this one was like 6 or 7 tokens for 2 baby tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Like
expensive.
when they first started, it was fantastic. It was the money ratio to what you got was decent. But now it's just like outrageous for what you have to pay to get what you want.
It is also a charity fundraiser, right?
Great, guilt us about it.
No. That's part
Was
of the
it?
reason I think the prices are so high. Yeah.
Never
I
thought,
mean,
didn't
it's
think
at
it
the
was.
Groot, so it's probably one of the Dutch conservative ones, but still.
Oh, I was gonna say that's when you like lower the token prices on the beer and have a raffle at the same time to get the drunkies buying raffle tickets for prizes. It missed opportunity. Oh, but that does sound good. So it's just like a bunch of local places?
Yeah, out to Grand Bend in London.
southwestern, yeah, southwestern
Nice.
Ontario.
Eat
Sorry
something
about-
delicious.
Sorry about that. Ike was giving me every single indication possible that he was about to poop on my carpet.
Don't want that.
All right, I want to resume time. All right, so he dropped them off.
All right, so Sonny's tied up, out cold, back at the Harbor Master warehouse with a note that says he likes to steal car stereos and he is a member of the Purple Dragons, just in case his vest and tattoos weren't a giveaway.
Yep.
Okay, signed, the neighbors.
Yep.
What's next?
Probably return the stereos.
I don't think any of them actually left the warehouse because we intercepted them before they could
Oh, that's right. Okay.
start unloading them. So actually leaving them kind of moved about a bit. It's pretty good evidence of what was going on.
Yeah.
So do we want to proceed further into the sewers and try to find this
Junction?
abandoned homeless camp?
Yes. Let's go beat up on some homeless people.
No, abandoned.
Oh, abandoned homeless people.
All right, so
Didn't know there was classifications of homeless, but okay.
Abandoned camp, dumbass.
back into the sewers then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And he said the tracks would lead us there, so we'll follow the tracks from the cart.
Do we want to
Okay.
do something with the cart?
Yeah, we pushed it all the way to the end because we didn't carry what's his face. So it's all the way at the end of the pier.
Okay.
Okay. Well then.
Technically, if that was the case, if we weren't carrying the guy, we'd probably put him on the cart to come back.
That's true.
So the cart
Oh
is
yeah.
probably right there.
Because it's not really a good
How-
way for us to get rid of it, is there?
How about we put empty boxes on it, disguised as radios, and then push the cart down?
We could put Basic on the cart and push it down the hallway and have him play music a la and be like the Black Parade kind of. Like
The
music
stereos
video.
aren't supposed to be functional.
Yeah.
So what? Just have like a little art attack afternoon and like paint some
Embrace-
boxes.
Embrace our teenage goth penchant.
If we put some empty boxes in there, we could maybe for a few seconds look like we were supposed to be there.
Yeah. The element of surprise.
Of course, we don't wear purple dragon colors or have any tattoos, and we're all animals or a robot.
It's the small details.
Very small.
There are a lot of corpses that used to belong to the gang.
Yeah. We could get vests from them.
We could possibly bring them back to their families and ask them to kindly leave our territory alone.
We could do that. But what would be the fun in that, though?
I don't know. That'd be a nice thing to do.
Like it
I'm pretty sure the
would.
families will get their corpses back once the police are done with them.
Yeah, I think they'll get the corpses back sooner if we just leave them right where they are.
Yeah. And I think only 2 of us could pass for a walking adult human.
Basic speaks up and says that delivering the corpses back could be an intimidation technique to force these people to leave our territory alone.
Only if they're in pieces.
Well, do you want to go chop off some heads?
No, I don't
Inside
want
the
to.
cart and like put a note on it that says "Stay the fuck off the docks."
That's definitely an intimidation factor.
She said pieces, so
So sorry for having a good idea. Like
I didn't say it was a bad idea.
We're not knocking it.
I just.
It does move us a little closer to being the bad guys, but
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not bad.
Yeah, but if we do bad things to bad people, that makes us good, right?
in a
Two
Punisher
negatives make
sort
a
of way.
positive.
It's the whole two negatives makes a positive thing, isn't it? Just like math.
Just like the Punisher, yes.
Either way, I gotta get cleaned. So if we can hurry this up, please.
Well, either we're going to investigate this camp or we're going to make an intimidation thing by pushing the cart full of corpses over there with a note that says stay out of the docks. Not necessarily decapitating the corpses. So either we're going to go investigate and possibly beat up / kill the people who are at this abandoned homeless camp to learn more information, or just get rid of the purple dragon presence, or we're going to send them a message and then call it quits for the night.
No, because if they stop coming here, they're going to go somewhere else. And they're going to raid them and bother them people. I think we should let's go investigate it.
I'm okay with just making our home safe. Staying quiet.
The private eye is up for investigation.
So it's 2 for investigation, 1 for taking the fuckers out. We're all looking at you, Kate.
Guys, I know you're all looking at me. Okay. Think it through. I don't know. Like, a little intimidation never hurt anybody. We could always, like, even just go collect a few fingers. Like, lightweight, easy to mail, still sends a message.
Got it. We'll send the bodies back in a bag saying stay off the docks. And then we'll go investigate. We'll have somebody else deliver the bodies. Actually, no, we'll just keep them on the cart just outside the docks. And we'll go out and investigate.
But do we want... That'll reduce the presence of just to Sonny being in the warehouse. It would seem like he was just in there trying to pinch some stereos. Whereas if it's a bunch of guys, it seems like a much more... We don't want the cops to think this is just some guy who's there to pinch a stereo.
Well, let's play on the fact that maybe the cops are smart. And something happened here, and Sonny's the only one that got caught. The others scramped.
The copious blood stains in there is probably going to lead to something else. I say we leave the corpses and then we go to the homeless camp, investigate / brutalize the people who are running this collection depot.
All right, fine. Whatever gets me out of here sooner, then let's just do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Really gross down here. I'm need to get cleaned.
All right. So the cart, taking it with you, leaving it there and empty. What's the plan with that? I've heard a couple options.
Cart's going to make noise. Do we want to go stealthy?
Yeah, let's go stealthy. If we're going to investigate, why make noise?
Realistically, I think, and again, you guys, whatever you want to do, it's all good. But if we leave the cart here, there's a lot of tracks that are leading to and from here. I don't know. I don't know personally how to hide those tracks effectively, but if the cops start investigating and they look down here, they're going to find the trail that we're following. if we move the cart away, I think that it'll put a lot less attention on where we live.
How about we put it to the T-junction where, like this pier's T-junction?
I still think like if the cart's here and the tracks are here, the police are going to find it, and we live just over there.
Okay, well then let's push the cart back to the main T-junction then.
But I mean, you know what? Whatever you guys want to do, it's fine. I'm just thinking like, if we don't want to draw attention to ourselves, but you guys know better than I do.
Can I do a survival check to obliterate the traces of people moving around down here?
You could. First, let's do some notice checks to make sure you can track it and not just confuse it with other tracks that you've made yourselves.
Sure.
Ooh,
I got a 4.
That's a success. That's what you need.
Okay.
All right.
Four.
So you can see. Yeah, so you can see the tracks that lead away from the piers.
4
And then
and
you
5.
said you want to do something like survival to, sweep up behind you.
Yeah, kind of make it not apparent that this is how the purple dragons got in.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got a 3.
Hmm. Well, you try to kick some dust over it, but the brickwork's kind of scratched up from the steel wheels of the cart. Because, you wheeled 200 pounds of Sunny back and forth in it.
All right, I noticed what he's doing, and then I'm going to attempt to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
And I got a 4 and a 3.
All right. 4 is a success. So you managed to scuff up the bricks a little bit, and unless someone was really investigating hard, you don't think that they'll put 2 and 2 together and think that this is fresh tracks.
Got it.
All right, let's also move the cart away from here so it's not right at this particular warehouse. And then let's follow the purple dragon's path back to where their depot is.
All right, so you passed your notice, so you can follow it back, and you can see it's taking you away from the pier, more into the kitchen. And as you push it along, right, you see lots of other junctions from different neighborhoods as you're going past them, but you haven't gone too far. They're just lots of sewers because there's lots of the kitchen. And up ahead, you start to see a little bit of light that's, not really natural for in the sewers.
I think we want to leave the cart here then if we've been pushing it along this far, because it's going to be making a bunch of noise. We probably want to move forward stealthy.
All right, let's get some stealth checks then.
Let's re-say that.
Okay, sorry. Let's leave the cart here because it's not very stealthy, and let's try to move up sneakily.
Alrighty.
Stealth checks for all.
Ooh, that's 6 bows up.
Yeah. My 2 and 3 again. Should have now rolled twice in a row.
I got an 11.
Stealthy.
I got a 10.
Very stealthy.
Oh yeah, he's running 2 characters. That's right.
Yep.
So, Fenric's got a 3.
Him and Sam both.
BA got an 18 on a D4.
Wow.
Wee doggy. All right, so the bunch of you are doing a great job sneaking up to the bend with the light source, but not everybody.
Yeah.
All right, there's a bit of a stumble, and a rock gets kicked, and you hear it echoing. You pause.
Fox.
Let's do some notice checks to see if you hear anything.
Got a 10.
3.
Got a 3.
I heard a 10 and a 3 and a 3. What about the others?
Basic got a 4 and I got an 11.
Okay. So no one hears anything. Doesn't sound like anybody has heard you. All right. So as you approach the light source, let me do a screen share. All right, so we've got the party coming up. It's water to the left here. You can see the light coming from up here. And as you come around the bend, you see what look to be, not quite cabins, but little shelter areas. You don't see anyone around right here.
Okay.
Any of the structures look stable enough to climb?
No, not at all.
Okay.
These are just cardboard boxes, shipping boxes, things like that, set up just to sort of demark personal space.
Guess we should start snooping.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think you start stealthing along the water line behind them.
yeah.
Like down here or
No,
up
north. Up.
north? Yeah, okay. Like up that away.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some investigation rolls then.
Oh, investigation? I wanted to stealth.
Research.
You already passed your stealth. No, not research, investigation.
Uh,
So just the one die if you don't have it, right?
Yeah, D4 at -2.
Oh. Okay. Plus the D6, right?
Yes, plus your D6 at -2.
Okay, so that's 2.
Nothing special here.
I'm not seeing an investigation skill anywhere. Otherwise, I would have taken it.
Oh shoot.
Oh, would it
I
have
think
been?
that's what research is for. Research is an investigation skill.
Yep.
Or
good
is
call.
investigation under survival?
No. Research, libraries,
Yeah, that's a bit
morgues,
different.
the internet, newspaper, related skills, research, occult research. Yeah. Academics, no. Common knowledge. Let's see. Gambling. Ah, there's common knowledge. People, etiquette, geography, culture. No, that's not that. Spirit. Focus. Notice, I guess, then. Sorry.
Notice?
Okay.
Yeah.
It does say in the major changes that investigation is now researched to make its meaning and usage more clear.
Well, there we go. Research will
Oh.
work then.
Yeah, it was in the little blurb part. on, what is it? Page 30.
Thanks, Kate. I like Notice better, but okay.
For one time, I actually found something all on my own.
I got an 11.
I got 3, and Basic got 1.
Look, water.
And sorry, you did say it was a D4 and your D6 if you don't have the skill at all.
Minus 2 to
minus
what you
2.
roll.
-2.
Yep.
I guess a 0 and a 6. Oh wait,
Well,
that explodes, right?
Cool.
Okay, but it is a 0 because I had a 2 and then -2, and I have a 3 for that reroll.
All right, so your 6 plus 3 is 9. Minus 2 gives you a 7 on your d6.
Okay.
All right, so we've got a couple successes, couple failures. The water sure looks watery. And we don't see anything. These are just used. You can see that they have been used to store stuff maybe, but there's nothing happening here right now as you explore along stealthily and crunchily. All right. Come around, you see a little more going on. There are lights set up down here, but they are not the sounds of people.
Well, that sucks.
It's not really leading us to answers now, is it?
No. All right, that's back in.
There's not any clues about where any of this stuff might have been going to.
No, this is the end of the cart tracks. You don't see any more as you're looking around.
Okay.
There's lots of room here. You can tell that when it's in operation, there's quite the hustle and bustle, but nothing now. It's empty. There's no cargo. The car stereos would have been the cargo, but looks like there was nobody just waiting to receive them. They'd be processed another time.
Do we want to stake it out and hide in a spot to wait, or do we want to ransack the whole place and
like we just demolish the whole place so that it's less usable, or
yeah?
Or can I spend a Benny and like be like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if we could put a microphone in their little clubhouse and got a microphone to plant there for when we found it? To at least like hear what's going on.
Give microphone money to buy bugs?
Oh. Didn't think about that.
So what are the chances of them stealing microphones that we could use to set the place up?
Well, I mean, of the little shanties you've checked so far, they are empty.
Okay, so maybe not that. Money. Okay.
Now that
is
is
there
probably something BA could work on building.
is there a decent place where we could stake out this and watch for people to come back?
Well, you just came from a blind corner, and you've got these little cardboard shipping containers, basically. So lots and lots of places that would make for hiding out. If you wanted to, yeah.
Do we want to hang out here and try to catch more people coming so we can assault them, or?
I would think that'd be at least get an idea what's going on.
Yeah. All right. We probably want to be in one of the more shadowy parts of the area, or with something to hide in.
So this southern section is probably what you're talking about. In and around here, lots of sort of walls and less light than further north. Mix in.
I am a animal of the night. I'll hide in the dark.
Mm-hmm. All right, you get set up. Let's do some stealth checks one more time.
I got a 6.
How'd you do?
I got a 4.
That'll do it.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I would like to spend a Benny on a reroll, please.
You got it. Remember, you've got luck, so you have a 4th Benny every session.
Oh shit, yeah. Okay, so I've just spent 1, so there we go. Okay. 5 and a 5.
Basic and Fenrix will also be spending a Benny on rerolling. Oh my god.
That's always a good sign.
Oh, there we go.
Guys, am I hidden?
I'm like imagining him wearing like a box over top of like a box like figure to I don't
No
know.
one will see me here.
So yeah, that's pretty much what Fenrix is doing. I rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 1 on both D6s. Both times I did it. Basic got an 11 on the reroll.
Nice.
So I rolled 2 1s on 2d6 for me.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 1s on 2d6 for basic. We've spent our bennies. I rolled 2 1s for me. 11 for basic. So
Well then.
Fenrix is standing in the middle. Yep, exactly there, looking around.
Sam, what is he fucking doing?
You're sure you're hidden?
He's got a box on his head. I'm blending with my surroundings.
Sam, what is he doing?
It's being an asshole.
Should one of us go get him?
Yes, one of us probably should.
All right, Remy's going to go and fetch the fox.
Just put a box on top of him.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, everybody's good and hidden and ready to hunker down. And time
Fenrix.
passes.
Metal Gear Solid style.
Mm-hmm. It was not midnight when you got to here, but not far from it. You feel the time passing. Stomachs growl a little. It's probably getting close to dawn. There's no activity.
Hey, Fen, you still got some granola bars?
No, I offered my last one
Ah, damn it.
to that guy, and he scared me, and I dropped it in the water.
All right.
The undead fox shouldn't mind that too much.
Not undead, just really, really ugly.
Fair enough.
Surprisingly enough, not self-conscious about it.
Well,
There's only so many times you can look in a mirror and go, "Ah!" before you just get used to it.
if it's approaching dawn, do we want to hang out longer or do we want to call it here?
May want to call it. Maybe give it another hour and then head back.
All right.
Basic says we could light it on fire.
You probably couldn't. These are not fresh, dry cardboard boxes. These are moist. Damp sewer boxes.
Fair enough.
But those boats in the water, though, I'm sure there's gas in them.
No. These are pole barges at best.
Just ruin
All right, you can't hear the birds chirping because you're in a major metropolitan area, but you see little shafts of light coming in through the sewer lids above. Sun's coming up.
All right. Well, if there's nothing more we can do here, we might as well go back and camp out at our base.
Mm-hmm. And get cleaned up.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
This is going to be a rough one. Big Apple Sewer Samurai is going to be rough on the raccoon.
Yes, it is.
That makes it a good hindrance.
It's going to have to steal conditioner and just to soften up the fur.
It's a shame there wasn't any goods here for you to rifle through then.
I know. Would have been handy.
All right. Sam, can you give me a notice roll? Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6. I wish I could, but I rolled 2 5s.
Okay. All right. Then just a hint of fertilizer. What was it about fertilizer?
He did say something about fertilizer from one of the other docks.
He did, didn't he? He didn't say much about it. Just said something that there is going to be fertilizer, right?
Yeah. Perhaps we should go back and do some research on where there might be fertilizer on the other docks.
Hey, when I looked at the manifest, did I not see any shipment of fertilizer coming or going?
Let's see your smarts.
Oh, it's a D8. Well, that 6 blows up. So 13 altogether.
Yeah, you definitely didn't see any fertilizer listed on any of the manifests coming into Pier 3.
Okay.
Which is all the Harbor Master for 3 really had.
Yeah. Yeah. So it must be coming in on a different pier.
Probably 1 or 2, because that's what they've been hitting up.
Yeah.
What with a D8 in smarts, would Fenrix be able to put fertilizer together with IEDs?
Bombs.
Yeah, let's get a roll.
At least pipe bombs.
I got an 11.
Yeah, that would be a great reason for a street gang to want to steal fertilizer. Makes a ton of sense.
Okay.
Perhaps we should be looking for tripwires then.
Guys, did the guy say something about fertilizer when we were like dunking him in the water and doing the asking of things?
He did? Why?
Fertilizer can be used to make bombs. Didn't he say something about fertilizer being in this area?
He said something about it, but I know there wasn't anything on Dock 3 or Pier 3.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're pretty sure that there's nothing there, then
well, there's
fine.
still
It could be on Pier 1 or 2. They've been hitting that up.
I'm just saying, like, so I know that fertilizer. If he said there was fertilizer here at some point in time, maybe maybe we should look for that. But I don't know. I don't know.
Would you like to go to Pier 2 to see if there's fertilizer there?
No. But I mean, I want to see if there's fertilizer here. But if you guys want to go to bed and like, because I'm kind of hungry too. Like, I lost my granola bar.
Sam's going to go looking to see for traces of fertilizer in this area.
In the sewer?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go hunting for it.
Notice or research?
Well, what do you want to do? Are you looking on the ground for traces of it, or do you want to go into warehouses and look for it, or what are you thinking? I mean,
Do we want to know if it's come through this depot, or do we want to know where they've been, what pier it's on, or could be or have been on?
To be fair, I believe. And this is out of character.
Damn it.
But I believe Mark told you as you were leaving with your notice roll, you caught the whiff of what could be fertilizer.
He did not. He asked me to make a notice check.
so
And then he reminded me that I'd heard about fertilizer.
Okay, sorry, I misread that. Sorry, that's on me then.
no, that's fair.
I guess first to check for traces here, whether or not fertilizer's been brought through here. So, is that
All
a
right.
notice?
Yeah, let's do notice.
Notice? Okay. Oh, shit. Bounced out.
I got a 15.
7.
Excellent. It smells like fertilizer all over the sewer.
So they've already been through here with it and already offloaded it because we haven't found any
Or,
bags of
or,
fertilizer.
or. It
This place
smells
is-
like shit in here.
That's the one.
Well, it would be chemical fertilizer we'd be looking for if it's going to be something that explodes.
Yeah.
Nah, it just smells like generic poop.
Okay. Then I suggest we backtrack to the other piers and see if we can find where the fertilizer is.
Yeah.
And then after we find where it is, if it's still in the warehouse, we can probably rest up for the day and then restake it out at night.
Yes. So to the harbor master's offices on Pier 2.
All right, to Pier 2.
Yeah.
And then Remy will sneak in again, like he did in the last pier, the office. Find the manifest that's coming in and out. And that is
All right,
altogether an 8.
So off to Pier 2.
Yep.
There's again a door from the sewers, or a manway at least. All right. And you swing the door open to sneak in?
Yes, I did, sir.
All right. And you rolled, you said 8?
An 8, sir.
Okay. You open the door, sneak in. You see the sun starting to break, but no one appears to be here.
Yay!
All right. So you said you're heading for the office, yeah?
Yes. Yep. To find the manifest, the delivery manifest.
Okay. Let's get a research roll then.
Shit. 4.
4. You find his cupboard full of manifests.
Yay!
All right.
Looking for any sort of fertilizer.
Fertilizer. Yeah, looks like there's a ship just getting ready to clear customs on this dock. And in a day or so, they'll be ready to offload all the fertilizer.
Oh, another day or two. Okay, perfect. Does it say how much roughly is coming in?
A large container ship.
Okay. Oh, a whole ship. Oh,
Big delivery. Lots
Holy
of fertilizer, right? Got all these farms to tend.
That's a boat full of poop.
Mm-hmm.
all right. I am going to sneak my ass back out again.
and likely knowing modern fertilizers, it's liquefied pig shit.
Yes, but the only one that's is there something wrong, Kate?
It smells awful.
She had
Like
the
I
clutching.
feel I can smell it now. I'm like one of those people. Like I experience things as you're talking about it. So
I've said it, and it's now in your room.
That fine powdery ammonia.
and I've
But-
worked with
but
a
the
lot
best-
of gross stuff. I've worked with animals, but it's just like,
Liquefied pig shit, something special.
yeah, it's
But
bulk.
the fertilizer for pipe bombs and stuff like that isn't liquefied.
No, no, it's not. It's very much
It's-
solid chemicals.
Yeah. Solid
been-
dirt.
The wastewater treatment plant here, I did a video in 3D tour of it for a module we were building, and we get to the end of it, and one of the guys I was with is like, "Oh, that smells like the pig barn back home," because there is fertilizer made from human waste too.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, I've seen like
Hmm.
really cool like human fertilizer recyclers, and that's pretty neat. But
None of that's neat. Just throwing that out there.
well, it's like neato for the environment, but like
Is it
not the
though?
chemical shit. But yeah, whatever.
All right. So Remi's going to sneak his ass out of there.
Hmm.
Let you guys know that there's a shipment offloading in a day or two, and it is a boatload.
Literally.
Oh,
Not crap. What's the word I was looking for?
Figuratively.
Not figuratively.
well,
Not a buttload.
No.
Several
Boatload.
buttloads.
Several buttloads.
many buttloads. Well, I'm going to recommend that we head back to our hideout, allow Remy to wash up, and then rest while we wait for the fertilizer to clear customs.
Okay,
Actu-
you make your way back to your hideout. The sun is now up, and you hear, as you're passing by different warehouses underneath, activity.
Nice.
There's not a whole lot on your end of your pier, intentionally, right? You found a good derelict area to build your hideout.
Yeah, but wasn't the car stereos being robbed on our pier?
At the foot of it, yeah, right at the edge.
Okay.
You're much further down, and not every warehouse is inhabited.
No, it's just if we were running underneath it, would we hear, "Hey, fucker, there's a guy here tied up"?
Nothing quite so specific, but you hear that there is activity up at the Harbor Masters, yes.
All right.
So probably somebody came in and phoned it in.
Good.
I'm going to ask Remy if he recognized anything that might be the same from the listing for the car stereos as the fertilizer.
What do you mean?
Like if there was a similar if there was similar company registered with both of them, like how seems if we could figure out a way for the
I
purple
understand,
dragons to have figured.
I
to
understand
learn
what you're
about
saying.
stuff.
So I'm going to roll my smarts,
Okay. Sounds good.
and that's 6 altogether.
All right. Nothing seems to connect them
Okay.
based on the companies that shipped.
Okay, it's just something to put on my cork board with the yarn in the names.
Different companies, different piers, different classes of ships, different kinds of commodity.
Could they be shell organizations?
Anything is possible, but that would require more research on my end.
So Remy's going to go into his wash tub, distilled water, because he's not going to use the shit that's outside. And clean the fuck up. then sanitize himself.
Fenrix is having a granola bar.
Sam's gonna have a snack and update his corkboard.
All right. So let's call that the end of this session then.
Okay.
We'll do a second one, but
Yeah.
take a breather.
Nice.
So we'll do a bit of an outro, I suppose.
Thanks for all the stuff I have now cut out.
All right. Thank you for joining us. That's the end of this session. We have been COJ Roleplaying. You can find our socials through Linktree/COJ Roleplaying. Thank you tonight to Eric.
Hey, have a good one, everybody.
Goose.
Thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you guys later.
Kate.
Thank you. Smell you later.
And Steve.
Trying to be mild-mannered is difficult.
Kudos for the way you've been trying, though. And I've been Mark, the Game Master tonight. We'll see you later.